Okay, so the app I use to record my screen on my iPhone sucks with audio, so I am straight taping over this, just watching the video and making the commentary here. So it's going to be a ride. Hopefully the instructions are clear. Here's a video I got in my camera roll. It is a stream from Twitch, and I just did a little quick play now. Try to get together some highlights. So, showing that here, and here at the end I do want to point out why I'm right here on this screen is in that view highlights tab there in the bottom right. I like to kind of go and make notes of where certain highlights are that I know I'm going to want to include in my highlight video, and you can watch them again to make sure it's the right play you're thinking of. Some of them have a playback feature, so that's just a nice little handy tip for you. So to do all this, to actually get these on your phone, you're going to need the app called Documents, and then to edit the clips. You can do that in your photo album. You can also do it in the app called Splice. Splice and Documents are both inside of the App Store. So, when you search it in the App Store, you type in Splice and or Documents, they should be the first ones that come up. So, yeah, there's Splice is the first one, and Documents is also the first. Alright, so first I'm going to show you how to do Twitch. If you're a YouTube streamer, still watch this part because I'll show you a little bit of trimming and putting it into Splice and whatnot. So, also I forgot to turn my notifications off, so I apologize if that gets confusing. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the Documents app. First step for Twitch, so Documents app, and down there in the bottom right you have the browser icon. You're going to go to it and you're going to type in Twitch desktop. And you can see here that we got a couple different options coming up. If you look at the blue hyperlink results in Google, there's right underneath it in the green you have Twitch TV app download, Twitch TV settings, notifications. You don't ever want to click on the one that says app, because that's going to take you straight to the app on your phone and not let you get out of it. So if we click on the other one, it'll at first direct us to the app, but then take us to Safari, and it'll give us an option here of switching over to the mobile desktop there at the bottom right underneath Open an App. So what this does is it opens up twitch.tv as if you're on a computer. You can just sign in regularly if you're not already signed in, and once you are signed in, you can go over here and click on Video Manager. And what's going to come up for me is all my videos, and here's the stream that I made for this particular video. So what you're going to do here now is you're going to click on More, and then there's Download. But before you download, there's something that I need to point out, that there's kind of a strange step. There is a link that appears and disappears real quick. You need to try and grab that link. If you miss it, it's okay, because you can try again. But here's what I'm talking about. See at the top, I grabbed it real quick. You just want to grab that and copy it. And I show after this what happens if you miss it. Like I said, it's not the end of the world, because you can just keep trying until you get it. See, video will open, and you can close out of it, and you're not going to get it back, but you can just keep trying. So again, I apologize for those notifications if it gets confusing. So once we got that link, we're going to go back into the Documents app. Just go up here and paste it. As soon as you hit go, it should immediately give you an option to save it. So you can hit done or save. We can go back over to the home page within Documents, check out our downloads, and there you see we have this downloading. You're going to have to wait for a bit, and once it's done, I'll show you how you can move this from the Documents app to your actual camera roll. And once again, I'm commentating over this video So I remember there's a really long awkward pause here. So here's me talking, trying to fill up that pause. Hopefully this thing finishes downloading soon. I think it does. Maybe not. Oh, there it is. Alright, so click on those 3 blue horizontal dots. And you're going to hit copy, the first thing that comes up. And you're going to click camera roll. And then down at the bottom, copy to camera roll. So now you can just check it out in your camera roll. Now there's 2 in there. That doesn't mean it's duplicated. 1 was in there from the beginning of the video. If you remember, I was kind of showing y'all around that I had one in my camera roll. The second one's the one we just put in there. So I'm going to do a little bit of showing you how you can trim clips here in the camera roll app. I'm not sure if what I used to record cut this part off. No, it didn't. Okay, cool, you can see it. So down there at the bottom, you can trim out your clips just by, clicking and dragging the start and end points. And this is where the tip at the very beginning that I gave comes in handy, because you know where you're looking, you know the quarter and the time frame. Also, I have no idea why that selfie just popped up. I'm using the Sketchy app to record. Anyways, though, yeah, you can find your highlights based off what you wrote down or whatever. And when you're doing this, you always want to click save as new clip and not trim original, because if you trim the original, you're getting rid of the thing you just downloaded. And I think I goofed here when I was recording this, but anyways, just keep going back to the thing you downloaded and keep cutting out those clips, the ones you need. I think I just did like 3 here as an example. And you can go up into Splice. You're going to create a new project, put those clips in there. And here's where you can add the audio. There's a lot of preset stuff. And you can add stuff on iTunes if you're on iTunes. Using Splice is pretty easy. Hold your finger down over one of the videos, move around if you like to rearrange. Splice has this preset option where they have like an outro. So on your very first project, just click on it and disable it. So you have the edit and enable. If you disable it on the very first one, it's going to be disabled for the rest of your projects forever. So I just want to point that out. You can add titles and whatnot. Just click on the video. You got the plus signs left and right. Click on the side you want to put it on. It's a title. So knock yourself out, go crazy. There's font color, all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward from there. Then hopefully I show that. If I don't, there's an export button in the top right. You can save it or go straight to YouTube. Alright, here, so this is for you YouTube people. It's literally pretty much the exact same, except there's one small extra step. So you're going to go back to Documents and back to the browser. You're going to type in YouTube Desktop, just like we did with Twitch. And to pull up the YouTube Desktop, if mobile automatically comes up, just go over there on the right side of your screen and type on, or click on those 3 white vertical dots and just click on the desktop. Now, I didn't stream to Twitch, so I just pulled a random video. I'm pretty sure I used the Hefty Lefty because all my streams go straight to Twitch, but I know that there's a few of you guys that use YouTube, so this part will help you all out. So you want to copy that link. Make sure you're copying the desktop link again and not the mobile, because this won't work if you have the mobile link. And you can't just get the mobile and get rid of the M dot in front of it. You gotta do this part. Alright, next, within Documents, go to savefrom.net and paste that URL that you had just gotten. And that's pretty straightforward from there. You just hit download. Similar thing will come up as to what we do with Twitch. Save it, go to your downloads, let that bad boy download, and you're gonna, oh man, why did I leave such awkward pauses waiting for the download? Alright, so same thing, copy, camera roll, copy to camera roll, and then I'm not gonna trim this up, but I showed that off in the Splice part of the video, so if you skipped forward to this, if you're a YouTube guy, make sure you go check that out, because I also show how you can kind of get those clips, put them into Splice if you've never used it before. It's pretty straightforward for the most part, but yeah, so that's all you have to do. Just get that Documents app and video editor of your choice. So hope to see some more highlights.